Side where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, I mean I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. But girl say she want Netflix and chill, so I chatty get even warning. If you fall in love, Kelly satin.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey, Scotty.
Welcome. Hello, Joey. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Some of you are watching the replay. Inviting you guys to pop on your cameras so we can see who is here. We'd love to see your faces so we can connect with you.
It's on now, hon. It's on here.
And just asking you to mute your microphones, just so we don't pick up on any background noise. Awesome. Hey everybody, welcome to Align with Plants. I am Scott Wallace and we have Jessie Reimers here with us this evening. And welcome to this evening's free webinar. We're looking forward to connecting with you. Oh, Jade's on a plane. I love that. Yeah. Jessie and I were saying the other day just how much we enjoy writing our goals out when we're on a plane and just like meditating and breath work and tapping into like that highest vision when we're 30,000 feet above Earth. So it's travel safely, Jade. Okay, everybody. So we're going to kick off and just take a moment to slow down, to really ground in and connect with ourselves. And so if it's safe for you to do so and you're not driving or anything like that, let's take a moment to close down our eyes. And we're just going to drop in for a bit of gentle breath, just slow down the energy from the day and start to bring our focus into this evening's space. So if it feels good for you, we'll close down our eyes. And just starting to soften the body. And we're going to just take a couple of nice, big, slow, full, deep breaths in through the nose. And exhaling out the mouth, letting out a bit of a sigh or a sound if that feels good for you. Let's just go for 10 breaths, slow, deep breaths. Tapping into your own inner power, tapping into this life force energy that is available to you and available to all of us every day. And as you breathe slowly and deeply, giving yourself permission to be deeply present with yourself and this group and what is alive for you for the next hour, knowing this is time for you. Time to prioritize your internal connection, your connection with the earth, your connection with the plants, with each other. I'm going to take a few full deep breaths. And on the next breath, if it feels good for you, we're going to take a nice full deep breath in, filling up our lungs. And you may like to come into a gentle breath hold, or you may like to exhale fully, emptying your lungs and coming into a breath hold. And as you hold your breath, just asking yourself the question, what does my inner guidance want me to know right now? What does my inner guidance want me to know right now? And opening up to receive and opening up to learn this evening, to explore, to expand, and to tap into the potential that the plants have to offer and the potentials in this space this evening. And letting go of that breath when you're ready and coming back to a comfortable normal rate of breathing, opening up your eyes when you're ready, stretching out the body, getting ready for this evening's webinar, team. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, we are going to kick off again, just inviting you guys to pop on your video so we can see you. Jesse and I love connecting with humans. So if you're open to that, we'd love to see you. And I'm going to bring up some slides. Awesome. And great. And just give me a thumbs up if you can see the slides on your screen. Wicked. Welcome, everybody. Let's do it. So, align with plants. Now, some of you will be coming to this space from Jesse's community, and some of you may be part of my community and client base. And for some of you, you've maybe never met either Jesse or myself. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick little intro and background in terms of who I am, so you have a bit of context before we bring Jesse on to deliver a really potent presentation and so much juicy information this evening. And let's do it. Alrighty, so this is me. My name is Scott Wallace. I've got a number of labels and identities. I work as a transformational coach and breathwork facilitator, and someone who's so passionate about supporting people on their journey of healing, development, and growth. I grew up spending a lot of time in and around nature and have a pretty diverse background across environmental science, biology, conservation, sustainability, and I've also worked in the space of law and politics, running in a number of elections here in Queensland. So I bring a very holistic approach to my work, leadership, and the change that I'm here to create in the world. Essentially, my team and I run a whole bunch of face-to-face and online trainings, workshops, immersions across Australia. And I love creating opportunities for people to deeply shift their trajectory in their life and help heal as a collective. And to do that in a way where we are connecting deeper with the planet, connecting deeper with the whole Earth community. And so outside of business, outside of entrepreneurship, I love scuba diving, hiking, spending time in nature. I enjoy spending time with my family. And I'm also someone who really digs business and entrepreneurship. For me, it's not about having one or the other, but actually integrating all the parts of ourselves and bringing them together into our mission, into the lifestyle that we live. And this is one of the reasons why I love aligning and working with Jessie, is because she's got such a solid integration with who she is and the parts that she brings into business and to her mission. So, coming through conservation and sustainability, I really saw the importance of looking at environmental conservation, looking at how to better protect the planet and to improve our collective health and well-being. And so this is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about doTERRA's range of products, the initiatives that doTERRA have in terms of sustainability, that really, really light me up. And Jesse's going to speak a bit more about that in a moment. So essentially, over the last 5 years, I have deep dived into business and typically work with other coaches, facilitators, mentors, and business owners to do the inner work to help people create more alignment, more fulfillment in what they're doing, and so they can amplify their impact out here in the world. And over the years, I have had the opportunity to coach and speak to thousands of people, and I'm someone who has a real passion for amplifying the impact that we can all create together in this world. And so one of these human beings that I've connected with over the last few years is Jessie Reimers. Now, Jessie Reimers popped up on my socials. I saw her at a couple of events over the years and then went to my first event that Jessie was hosting. And we very quickly aligned in terms of our values, in terms of our passion for business, our passion for healing, our passion for transformation in the world. And so, for those of you who haven't met Jessie Reimers, she is a doTERRA Australia founder. She has established an incredible team over the last 11 years, has generated significant amounts of income and revenue, and has been a catalyst to support thousands of people to deepen their journey of healing, to deepen with the plants, and actually create so much freedom in their life, be it financially, emotionally, physically, with their health and well-being. And so Jessie and I are business partners. Jessie and I are great friends and pretty much homies that are here to create some radical shifts here in the planet. And so we want to thank you for being here with us this evening, for joining us for this webinar. And I would love to welcome in Jessie motherfucking Reimers into this space.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being with us tonight. You could be doing anything and you could be anywhere. So we appreciate you taking the time to join us and learn. Thank you, Scott. I think maybe we'll keep you as host and you can just flick through the slides for me because I don't want to mess up the recording.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Appreciate that introduction, and I absolutely love working with Scott. I attended one of his immersions a couple of weeks ago and it changed the entire trajectory of my life, and I did a lot of inner work and healing. And so if you ever have the chance to go to one of Scott's events, he's got another Aligned Leaders end of October. He's an incredible man. He's very embodied and integrated in his work. It's an honor to know and to work with him, and I feel very blessed to be working alongside him in doTERRA and to just know him as a person. His smile lights up the world. We have a lot of laughs and we're very connected in a lot of our values around plants and healing and sustainability and, you know, showing up for each other, having open hearts, being good humans, taking care of each other, and really helping people heal and feel better both physically and mentally. So yeah, thank you, Scott, for being with us. Next slide. So I want to talk a little bit about compact sourcing first, because this is like one of the main keys as to why I specifically work with doTERRA essential oils. doTERRA have such an incredible level of integrity when it comes to sourcing the products. They source them from where they indigenously or traditionally thrive globally. And when you source something from where it thrives traditionally, the energetic and therapeutic value of that is going to be so much greater. But not only that, we source from over 45 countries around the world, and more than 20 of those countries are developing countries. So we are bringing on-time fair payments to these communities. These people get to grow and source plants in sustainable ways. We also have a philanthropic organization called Healing Hands, where 100% of the proceeds actually genuinely go to the people in need. And we work with cooperatives on the ground, working directly with people with long-term partnerships. So it's not just doTERRA coming in and dropping some money and then being like, oh, look how good we are, and, you know, bailing out, which doesn't actually make a lot of impact. It's long-term sustainable partnerships on the ground. It's sourcing the best, the highest quality plants, and everything we work with is 100% pure. So there's no heavy metals, there's no pesticides, there's no chemicals, there's no fillers. You're getting a pure product from where it thrives naturally. Next slide, please, Scott. So let's talk a little bit about the benefits of essential oils. I'm sure some of you might already know this, but some people are brand new to essential oils. When I started using doTERRA essential oils, I had no previous experience and no idea what was going on. So it's great to just kind of cover the bases and maybe you'll learn something new. So we have the modern approach when it comes to healthcare. I wouldn't even really call it healthcare when we discuss the modern approach. It's, you know, the pharmaceutical Western medicine approach, which is designed to manage symptoms. It's made from isolated synthetic agents. So take something found in nature, take one chemical compound, and then make a synthetic version of that. And you've got a long list of side effects when you're looking at pharmaceuticals, both known and unknown. It's a multi-trillion-dollar a year, you know, multi-trillion-dollar year spent on global healthcare. And I asked the question, are we healthier with this model? Obviously, mainstream medicine can be absolutely life-saving and absolutely necessary and incredible for like emergency critical care. But when it comes to long-term, daily, preventative, continual healthcare, I don't think they're the best at that. They're amazing at emergency critical care, not long-term healthcare, in my opinion. So then we have the natural approach, and the natural approach addresses the body's needs and root causes And we're working directly with plants. So rather than taking one compound found in these plants and making a synthetic replica of that, we're dealing with the plant. We're extracting the plant as is, and there's hundreds of natural chemical compounds in that. So it's very difficult to create resistance to that. You know, if you're working with something like oregano or On Guard, it's impossible to create resistance to that. Whereas antibiotics, it's very easy to create antibiotic resistance and then create superbugs, and also, you know, antibiotics significantly deplete your beneficial bacteria in your gut. Whereas essential oils are safe, they're natural, they're effective. You receive the benefits without a long list of side effects, including death, including your dick falling off, you know, things like that. So it's just a much safer approach, and it's highly, highly effective as well. And you need a very small amount. So you don't need to go to the doctor and then get a pharmaceutical script and then go to the pharmacy. You can get these drop shipped at wholesale prices to your door. And one 15 ml bottle has 250 drops in it. So you really only need 1 or 2 drops at a time. I can see some of you laughing at the dick falling off comment. You know, generally it's not actual dick falling off, but impotence is, you know, a side effect for most pharmaceutical drugs. And it's not a side effect of essential oils, which we love. So essential oils are extremely effective. They contain these natural compounds that are extracted and distilled from plants for various benefits. And what's really cool, if you look at this little picture of the cell down here, you've got that yellow cell, you've got bacteria, which resides on the outside of the cell, and you've got viruses, which reside on the inside of the cell. Now, what's really cool about essential oils is that they are lipid soluble. So they can actually penetrate your cell membrane and work on a threat inside your cell, as well as working on things like bacteria, fungus, mold, all of those kinds of threats as well. So the essential oils are basically the plant's natural defense mechanism against threats in their environment. And they can work the same way in our own bodies to naturally protect us against threats in our environment. And obviously it's really affordable because it's literally cents per dose. You're using a drop or 2 at a time. So then let's talk about quality. So unfortunately, most essential oils in the world are synthetic. Now, you're not going to get a therapeutic benefit from a synthetic essential oil. In fact, you could be damaging your health, you could be disrupting your hormones. Synthetic essential oils are lab made, they contain fillers, they're not even necessarily that safe to use, right? So most essential oils in the world are synthetic. Then you've got some food grade essential oils, and then doTERRA's quality goes even beyond that. So because the essential oil industry is very unregulated, unfortunately you can pick up a bottle in like a supermarket or a health food store, and it will say 100% pure essential oil in the bottle, and then you flip it over and it will say 1 ml essential oil, 11 mils multi-purpose liquid, and you have no real way of knowing if their claims of being 100% pure are valid and true. Now, when it comes to doTERRA, every single batch goes through rigorous testing, and then we've also got third-party testing involved as well. So it's not just doTERRA saying, hey, look at us, we're great. There's checks and balances in place, and there's a very strict protocol. And if something doesn't meet the standard, it's not put to market. So I feel really safe in using doTERRA essential oils, knowing that all you have in that bottle is literally pure plant material. There's no fillers, pesticides, synthetics. And so I feel safe using these on my children. I dilute them in coconut oil for young children, but they're safe, they're effective, and they're genuinely therapeutic rather than synthetic. Next slide, please, Scott. So how do they work? So the benefits of essential oils, yes, like I said, they work on the physical and cellular level. But what really excites me, because when I first started using them, I was a young mom, I was using them to support my immune system, to support my kids if they had a sore tummy, to support coughs and respiratory infections, that kind of thing. But as I started to work with the plants, I became much more aware that it wasn't just about the physical, but that you could use the plants to support you on an emotional, energetic, and metaphysical level, which is so exciting. So when we smell something, when we breathe in an essential oil, or when we smell anything, right? When we smell anything in our environment, is our fastest track down memory lane. So when we breathe in an essential oil, if you have an essential oil nearby, feel free to take a drop or 2 in your hands, breathe that in. I'm using Ascend tonight, which is a beautiful blend from the Yoga collection. It's very uplifting, it's very activating. So when we breathe it in, it enters our olfactory system, and then it travels to the limbic system, which is the emotional center of our brain. And different oils can have different effects, i.e. your resins and your wood oils like frankincense, copaiba, arbor vitae, cedarwood are very, very grounding. Those woody oils are very grounding, calming for the nervous system. Any citrus oil like wild orange, lemon, bergamot, grapefruit, lime, any citrus is going to be very uplifting, very joyful. It's like that abundant joy, right? And then we've got the mints, which really cut through and provide focus, deep presence and clarity. And the flowers like lavender, jasmine, rose, neroli. I love the flowers so much. They hold us emotionally and they envelop us in love and deep emotional support, like a soft, warm hug. The flowers just want to love us, basically. So each and every plant has a unique spirit that works with our spirit. Next slide. So when you're working with essential oils, it's not about Scott or myself or anyone outside of you being your guru or your healer. It's about empowering yourself to become well-resourced and for you guys to all become a healer in your own home. That's my greatest passion, is to create a healer in every home, right? So these are some of the resources that you can use to empower yourself. You can download the Modern Essentials Plus app, which is fantastic for looking things up by condition or looking things up by oil and blend and really educating yourself around what to use for a headache, a tummy ache, a chest infection, etc. You can also download on Kindle or buy a hard copy of Essential Emotions. And one really fun game to play is just like flick to a page, right? Just intuitively tap in with the book and flick to a page and see what comes up and then use that oil, and it's like on point every single time. Or you can intuitively go to your box of essential oils, pick one at random, and then flick to the Essential Emotions page and see what's coming up for you. It's really fun. Or you can make blends as well, like pick a couple of oils, intuitively make a little spritzer or a roller bottle, and then look up the meaning of the essential emotions behind that. Another beautiful book is Gifts of the Essential Oils, which is written by two of my friends in WA. And that really dives into the spirit of each plant and the metaphysical properties. You can listen to my podcast, Deepen with the Plants, where I dive in and I do spoken word poetry about each oil as well. So that's a fun one. And watching co-impact sourcing videos on the doTERRA YouTube channel is a really fantastic way to tap in with where these plants come from, with the people that grow them, with like feeling the heart and the beautiful difference that you make to communities all over the globe when you buy essential oils. It's beautiful because both sides of the bottle win. So when you buy an oil, you're winning by receiving the beautiful benefit of the plants, and you win by sharing them with others if that's something you want to do. But you're also blessing the communities that grow these beautiful plants. So that's why we always talk about both sides of the bottle winning. You can check out recipes and information on my blog, www.getafreshstart.com.au. The app is the Modern Essentials Plus app. It's on the slide there. And you can familiarize yourself with the doTERRA Australia website or wherever you're from in the world, and check out the descriptions of the products on the website is another great way to learn. And just remember that you are your own best healer. So it's really important to self-resource, because if everything like goes down in the world, for example, you want to have like your books and knowledge and resources so that you can support your family. Next slide, please, Scott. Okay, so there's 3 ways that you can use the essential oils. You can use them aromatically. You can breathe them in. I love putting essential oils on my hands and just taking a few breaths to drop in and ground at any time in my day. I always have a bunch in my purse, in my car, wherever I'm going, so that at any time in the day, if I'm feeling dysregulated, overwhelmed, or I need some energy and joy, or I need some focus, if I'm doing a long drive in the car, I have my essential oils on hand. I can drop in with that aromatic anchor. You can also put them in the diffuser, whether that's in your bedroom, whether it's at your desk at work, to get rid of pathogens in the air, to help bring focus, to help bring calm. You can use them topically. So a great way to apply them is on the bottoms of the feet. You can put them on your wrists and rub your wrists together and breathe it in, on the back of the neck, over the heart, I love. Obviously anywhere that you have sore muscles, you can put the ice blue blend with coconut oil, the ice blue stick. So you could use Aroma Touch in a massage. You can learn the Aroma Touch hand massage technique. That's also beautiful. And you can also use a lot of these internally. Just always check the label, because things like wintergreen or ice blue you wouldn't use internally, but they will say on the label whether they're for topical, aromatic, or internal use. And you can do things like put peppermint in your cacao. I make a really beautiful rose and black pepper chocolate recipe. You can do Jaffa slice. You can use lime in your guacamole. You can use cardamom in curries. Like, there's all sorts of ways that you can play with the essential oils. And if you jump on the doTERRA blog, there's loads of recipes. I have some recipes on my blog too getafreshstart.com.au. Next slide, please, Scott. So there's two ways that you can get involved with doTERRA. You can use them for your personal use, or you can use them in business. So if you want to use them for personal use, you can become a wholesale customer. There's never any pressure to order, but you can take advantage of our life-changing loyalty rewards program. You can earn free products when you place a loyalty rewards order over a certain value on or before the 15th of the month. Like this month, I got a Marvi, which is a limited edition men's cologne blend, and it is stunning. Or you can use it for business. Now that can look like just sharing a little bit to get your products for free. That can look like integrating it with an existing business or starting a business with doTERRA. So when you become a wellness advocate, you can earn commission by sharing the oils and other products that we sell with others and build an income stream or massive thriving business. So in order to earn commission, you need a minimum 100 PV monthly order. But if you just want to use it for personal use, there's no minimum monthly order required. Obviously, you can order monthly and get all the benefits of our loyalty rewards there. And a lot of our customers do, because why would they buy toothpaste with fluoride and sodium lauryl sulfate in it? Why would they buy chemical cleaning products? Why would they go back to having heavy, painful periods when Claricalm deeply supports them? Why would they go back to having shit sleep when the oils support them? So most of our customers end up ordering every month and taking advantage of our loyalty rewards program because they're replacing stuff that they'd already buy from the supermarket that's chemical filled, that's bad for their health, that's bad for the environment, and just swapping their shopping to doTERRA. So it's not extra money you're spending, it's just moving that money to somewhere that's more sustainable, better for the environment, better for your health, better for your kids, better for the planet. Next slide. So we have absolutely incredible products. This is our most popular starter kit. So if you don't yet have a doTERRA account, most people, like I started with this kit 11 years ago. It's called the Home Essentials Kit, and it has our 10 most popular oils and blends. So you've got the On Guard Immune blend that you can put on your feet, that you can diffuse for your immune support. You've got lavender, which is amazing for burns, stings, scrapes, sunburn, sleep, calming. It's great for your skin. You've got tea tree, which you can use to mop your floors. You can put it in the washing machine to neutralize any fungal stuff. You can put it on your nails for fungal stuff. It's great for nits. You've got peppermint, lemon, which is amazing for cleaning pretty much everything like grease and grime, getting sticky labels off jars, cleaning silver jewelry, making a wood polish. You've got the ice blue blend for sore muscles and joints. Frankincense, which is the king of oils. It's incredible for your immune system, for your thyroid, for skin, for like sun damage and spots, for wrinkles, for like cellular support. It has a chemical constituent called sesquiterpenes. So it crosses the blood-brain barrier and oxygenates the cells in your brain. It's absolutely incredible. Like honestly, it would be a 3-hour webinar just to talk about frankincense alone. So if you want to learn more about that, jump on PubMed. There's so many published studies about the incredible benefits of frankincense. Again, you can look up the Modern Essentials app. It's the oil of truth. It's very grounding, but also really connecting to source. It's amazing. You've got the Easier Respiratory blend, which is your natural version of Vicks VapoRub. Like Vicks is filled with petrochemicals and toxins. You don't want to be putting that on your body. We obviously all did when we were kids and didn't know that, but we can use Easier, which is a natural version. Put that with some coconut oil, put it on your chest, your back, soles of your feet. Got oregano, very powerful natural antibiotic. And the Zengest digestive blend, which is life-changing for bloating, for constipation, diarrhea, motion sickness, morning sickness. It's got ginger, peppermint, caraway, fennel, anise, all these traditional herbs used in Ayurveda to beautifully support our health. Next slide, please, Scott. So we want to dive into some of the other products we sell, because often people think we're just an essential oil company, which our oils are amazing, but we sell lots of other stuff too. Scott, do you want to talk about the yoga collection?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Jesse. So this yoga collection I had for ages. I think someone gifted it to me and I didn't open it for the longest time until I think Jesse came over a few weeks ago or something, and I opened it up and I was like, these are such a diverse, potent little collection. And so I firstly love the spiritual words behind them. Affirm, ascend, anchor. It's like it helps you create a whole experience that can help you center yourself with that anchor blend, like really slow down, come back into yourself, into your power. The ascend blend for me is very, very uplifting. Like I've been loading that up on this call and throughout the day, both like in the hands and then also on the temples and the neck. And the affirm blend is actually another potent, fruity, really activating blend. And so this is one of those unique collections that doTERRA has put together. And actually, Jessie has sat down with the woman who created this epic collection in a podcast. And so Jessie will pop that in somewhere, or we'll give you guys a link to that podcast. And yeah, there's so much intention that goes into all of these blends, working with specific ratios and just harnessing all of this medicine into creating simple, accessible, potent medicine that works both spiritually, energetically, physically, and emotionally for us as well. So,
So powerful. I love this collection so much. Scott and I were dropping in the other day with it, and then journaling our goals and like getting really clear in our vision. The affirm one, just like over the heart, anchor on the feet, ascend in the hands, breathe that in, put some on your crown, and it's just like all of your, you've got the grounding, the heart opening, and the like connection to source at the same time. It's freaking incredible. You don't need to be a yogi to use this collection, although you can use it with yoga, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful for meditation, but just anytime you want to ground, open your heart, and then like open up to possibility, this collection is amazing. So check out my podcast, Deepen with the Plants. It's on Spotify. It's on the podcast app. And you can check out the yoga collection episode with Elena Brower. It's really beautiful. I do some spoken word poetry, and it's
powerful.
So the purple one, Tanya, on the soles of the feet, which is anchor, or on the tops of your feet, anchor to ground in, right? The purple one. And then affirm, the green one, you can put that in your hands and over your heart, really open your heart space. Then ascend, I take a drop in my hand, rub that together, breathe that in, put a drop on my crown to, ascend. That's how I like to use it. Next slide, thank you. So then we've got the MetaPWR range. This is something that has really, really excited me in the last few years. doTERRA just come in and make these incredible products and just absolutely kick it out of the ballpark. It's amazing. I was experiencing a lot of extremely severe post-viral fatigue and getting sick a lot after I got COVID in 2021. Like I'm talking every 3 to 5 weeks. After being so well for the last 10, 11 years since I started using doTERRA, it really messed me around. And so literally I would try and like get up and make a smoothie and have to go back to bed. I was so fatigued. So I started using the MetaPWR Advantage, and literally within 7 days, I got my energy back, my brain fog lifted. I was able to show up, as a mom, as a woman, as someone in running a business. It was life-changing. It also balances your hormones. It balances your blood glucose, so it helps you heal your metabolism. So for anyone that's struggling with their weight, and it doesn't matter how much whole foods you eat and how much exercise you do, you struggle with that, you've probably damaged your metabolism and your hormones. So this product can help you to heal that, bring that back into balance. It's also got the 9 types of bioavailable marine collagen in it. So it helps with hair, skin, and nails. It helps with lean muscle mass and injury prevention. The really cool thing about this is it actually repairs your DNA, which is life-changing. So if you have been vaccine damaged, or you just like exposed to, Wi-Fi and other environmental factors that have caused some DNA damage, this can help repair your DNA. And the NMN in it literally biologically reverses your age. So Dr. David Sinclair from Harvard has done a lot of research about how we can actually not only stop aging, but start to reverse it, which I know sounds wild, but check out his research. So it's really a Benjamin Button product. It helps you biologically reverse your age. And it also gives you cellular energy. The NMN also powers your mitochondria, which is the energy powerhouse of your cell. So basically it gives you the energy to kick a door straight off its hinges, which is what we want. And then there's a few other products in there that help with blood glucose and detoxing the fat from your cells, because a lot of people that are holding weight as well, their fat cells are holding toxins. So if we have something that can help detox, that's going to really support you to lose weight. It's also amazing for cellulite. Like you can use it to dry body brush. You can take the MetaPWR between meals to help manage appetite, to help manage sugar cravings, and again, blood glucose regulation. So life-changing. Next slide. And we just dropped the electrolytes in the Australian market, which I'm so excited about because I was ordering them in from the US, which costs a lot more. I got to pay US dollars and tax and stuff. So to have them on the ground available in Australia is amazing. They provide a balanced ratio of 6 electrolytes. They have over 74 minerals. Minerals are crucial for health, guys. Like this mineral situation is so crucial. And so many people are depleted in minerals because the soil in Australia has just like, they're just not regeneratively farming. They're just putting the same crops in the same field over and over, and the soil is becoming more and more depleted. So a lot of people are mineral deficient, which really shows up with a lot of symptoms, and a lot of health is affected. So we source these minerals from rare red algae found only in Iceland and Ireland. And this complex delivers essential trace nutrients absorbed from the sea. It also contains 3 types of magnesium. I'm sure you guys know how important magnesium is, or if you don't, like, it is, again, absolutely crucial for so many things, crucial for your nervous system. Like if you're struggling to sleep, make sure you're getting enough magnesium. There are so many functions in our body that really require magnesium to thrive. It also contains ginseng, which is great for your energy, and baobab extract, which is those big thick trees that hold water in their trunk? We have them in Australia. That actually helps our water and the cells cooperate, so making hydration effortless. Like it's absolutely amazing. Just drinking water on its own, you're not necessarily getting your cells hydrated. So using these, like, I just find having this, I have it with my MetaPWR Advantage in the morning, stir that up, so it's electrolytes, MetaPWR Advantage in one drink, and then I've just got full hydration. I've got all of those benefits of the MetaPWR, and it's just the best way to start the day, rather than having coffee on an empty stomach, ruining my adrenals, not actually getting energy, it's false energy, and suppressing my appetite. You can actually start the day with something that's going to give you powerful long-term energy support and deeply hydrate you. It's the best. Comes in wild strawberry, which is my favorite flavor, or lemon and lime. Next slide, thank you. We just dropped our brand new Japanese skincare, Ixay. It's amazing. I've been using it for a week, and I don't know if you guys can see my skin, but I've suffered my entire life with acne scarring, and I'm literally blown away by this product. I was bored when doTERRA were like, oh, we're bringing out new skincare. I'm like, great, another product that won't work for me. I'll break out, I'll get red sensitive skin, it's not going to do anything for my acne scarring. I could honestly not have given a shit. And then I was like, oh, I'll give it a go, because I saw on stage there was a panel of 5 people at convention, and I could visibly see from 50 meters away the glow in their skin and the improvement in their texture and hydration, and like, they looked amazing. I've known all these people for 10 years, so I know what their skin looks like normally. And then I was seeing that they trialed it for a few months and the change in their skin. I was like, fine, probably won't work for me. Well, turns out I am looking the best I've ever looked. I'm absolutely stoked with it. Hero ingredient is humic shale. I won't go into that too much, because we've got time limit, but it's an amazing collection. I'm so happy with it. Next, so sleep. So many people struggle with their sleep, and we have so many things that can support you deeply with that. Like valerian is one of the most studied herbs on the planet for sleep, to help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer. It is potent. It does smell a bit weird, but if you don't like the smell, just put it on your feet. And we also have this beautiful lavender peace stick. So if you have kids that are struggling to sleep, or they wake up a lot, kids love using this as well. It's in a little cute roller, petrochemical free base. You can put it in their feet, put it on their chest, put it in their wrists. Adults can use it as well. It's amazing. And then you've got things like vetiver, which is a root from a grass grown in Haiti, deeply grounding. Cedarwood, you could try putting that on your big toe, which is the reflexology point for your mind. So it really slows down the mind, deeply grounds you. And juniper berry is the oil of the night. So if you or your children or someone else's children, suffer with nightmares, this is the only thing that's got rid of my nightmares. I've had nightmares from the age of 3 to like my 20s. And putting a few drops of juniper berry on the pillow, or you could diffuse vetiver, cedarwood, juniper berry, or valerian, juniper berry, whatever you want, in the diffuser, and that's going to stop the nightmares. My little boy Ned, he's 11 now, but he suffered with nightmares when he was younger too. A few drops of juniper berry on the pillow, no nightmares. So life-changing. Next slide, Scotty. And if you want to speak into this, Scott, go for it.
Awesome. Thanks, Jessie. So nervous system regulation, as a breathwork coach, as someone who's deep in the space of transformation, high performance, efficiency, all of this is one of the biggest problems I see so many people struggling with. They are dysregulated in their nervous system, and they haven't been taught how to identify when they're in a dysregulated state. And it affects your journey of healing. It affects your leadership, your confidence, the safety you feel in your body, your ability to process information, basic tasks, so much more. nervous system regulation is one of the core pillars of the work that I do with my clients. And there's so many factors that contribute to dysregulation in the nervous system. And a lot of the time, it's unprocessed energy and emotions, it's the stress, it's the overwhelm, and not having the right tools to actually work from within to regulate your state and to understand how to work with your stress responses, how to come into an activated state, how to slow down. So there's a lot of things foundationally that are important for nervous system regulation. And what I found so powerful is combining all of the inner work with the practical, simple, powerful benefits of these plants to support not only myself, but my clients every single day to help them ground, to help them regulate, to come back into presence. And some of you will know, for those of you who've been journeying with the oils, for some of these oils, you can literally just pop a drop in your hand or a couple drops on your wrist, on the temples, and just take 20, 30 seconds, a couple of deep breaths, and all of a sudden you feel that shift in your state. This can be so simple and so powerful. And so frankincense, so powerful for activating our parasympathetic nervous system. The Peace Blend is a new one that I've been journeying with these last few weeks. Lavender Peace is one of my favorite blends for nighttime, for rest. And I give this to my clients at the end of their breathwork journeys or at the end of an intense session to help them calm, slow down. Now, as if you're Jesse, lavender peace gives you fucking nightmares. So for some of you, lavender peace isn't great. For the rest of you, it may be a very supportive, beneficial blend. This is the one I use before I go to bed on the wrist with a drop of vetiver oil under the roof of my tongue. Last night, I slept like 9 hours solidly, no disruptions, woke up activated, empowered, energized, ready to go, and grateful to be working with these plants to complement the other work I do. Okay.
We have amazing, thank you for that, Scott. That was epic. We have really beautiful dental hygiene products. The Supermint toothpaste absolutely slaps. It's fluoride free, it's sodium lauryl sulfate free. It has hydroxyapatite in it, which remineralizes and restores your enamel, which is amazing. It's flavored naturally, obviously, with essential oils, and it has hydrated silica and calcium carbonate, which are natural polishing agents. I love the On Guard mouthwash as well. I recently had a tonsillectomy, which was freaking horrendous. Do not recommend. But to prevent infection, I was gargling the On Guard mouthwash in a little bit of water so that it wasn't too harsh, like half mouthwash, half water. And I also put a drop of helichrysum because helichrysum is amazing wound care. And that just prevented any infection from happening in my mouth post-surgery. The peppermint beadlet's amazing, like such a cost-effective mint, natural mint, rather than chewing gum, which is plastic, which has aspartame in it, which is terrible artificial sweetener. You can have something natural that's in a little seaweed capsule. And it's just like a boost of energy, a boost of focus, and freshens your breath naturally. Obviously, clove is amazing for if you've got an abscess, a toothache, anything like that. These products are amazing. So dental hygiene sorted. Next slide. Scott, you want to talk to the cleaning products?
I love this. Like, I didn't realize the diversity of doTERRA's product range. And what I did when I first started was each month with my monthly order, I was just trying a new product, getting a cleaner, giving the dishwashing liquid a go, and then ordering the laundry powder. And so there's so many products that are marketed to us as clean and green, but actually filled with shit that is detrimental to our health and detrimental to the environment. And so now my kitchen, my bathroom is filled with doTERRA's cleaning products. They smell incredible. Some of, you can feel the freshness, the clarity in your spaces, and you know that you're not spraying chemicals all over your home. Because if you're prepping food and food accidentally, the fruit or veggies fall on your table, and if there's chemicals there, that's going to absorb it. But this way, I know like my kitchen is healthy, it's clean, and it smells like a fucking rainbow every single day. So start to diversify your home space as well. And a lot of the laundry products are filled with really harsh chemicals that you're then putting your clothes in and then wearing every day, or wearing your underwear, wearing socks, clothes that can leach into you. So it's like when we look at health and well-being, we've got to look quite holistically. It's not just what we eat, it's the environments we're in, the spaces we're in, what we're coming into contact with. And to be able to live a healthier, low tox life is a process, one step at a time, to reduce our toxic load and just do our best. This is not about perfecting everything in your life and getting more anxious and stressed, but actually just making these simple swaps that can help you create change today.
100%. Thank you, Scott. All right, so we're going to switch gears a little bit now and talk about, for those of you that are interested in what's possible when it comes to earning an income with doTERRA, whether that's a side stream of income, treating it like a hobby, or treating it like a serious business. Yeah, let's talk about what's possible. So the reason I've been able to create such a massive, thriving business with doTERRA is because we have such a high retention rate, right? So once people have a doTERRA wholesale account, around 65, even up to 85% of those people continue to reorder because they become massive fans of the product. And what's really cool is that pretty much everyone I've ever spoken to, when I'm like, okay, if there wasn't a business opportunity involved with doTERRA, would you continue to order the products every single month? And the answer is a resounding yes. This is not an opportunity that the product's an afterthought. This is an opportunity based on an incredible range of life-changing products that people are huge fans of and love. And that's why our retention rate is so, so high. We're a multi-billion-dollar debt-free company. We're part of the trillion-dollar wellness industry. We have more than 28 international markets. It's a global business and opportunity. So I've got a significant team in New Zealand, significant team in the UK, people in the US, Canada, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, places all over the globe. And we're consistently opening international markets as well. India opened last year. Bali is opening soon, which is huge, like the laptop lifestyle, the entrepreneurial lifestyle over there. So when that opens, you'll be able to become a founder if you take that opportunity seriously and go over and start building in Bali, which is something Scott and I were talking about in our vision the other day. And this mission is about service. As I was mentioning earlier in the call, both sides of the bottle win. We get to help people who are hurting. So I often refer to myself as a hope dealer. I get to literally bring hope to people in the form of plants that can support them, of products that can support them powerfully, physically, emotionally, metaphysically, helping people detox their home and go low tox in their lives. Like literally get to be in service, and I get to make money through being in service every day. And literally people are on their knees every day praying for the kind of miracles that we have. Like it's an honor and a privilege to be able to share products that change lives. So if you look at the average earnings and the income potential, you've got your beginner rank of elite where you're earning around $4,000 a year, which is so, so achievable. Anyone can do that in a month, in 2 months, in 6 months, however, whatever pace you want to take it. No one's breathing down your neck. No one's making you do anything, but we are here to support those that do want to lean into this and want to create a business out of it. So Premier, you can earn around $6,000 to $9,000 a year. Silver, you're looking at $26,000 a year, which starts to really significantly supplement your income at that point. Gold is like an average Australian income, around $45,000 to $57,000 a year, which is so, so achievable as well. I've helped many people achieve that. Platinum, you're earning around $70,000 to $112,000 a year. Diamond, around $100,000 to $200,000 a year. Like that's big and significant money. And again, I've helped lots of people achieve that. It is very, very achievable. Blue Diamond, you're around $260,000 to $450,000 a year. And Presidential Diamond, around $750,000 to $1.32 million a year. So it took me less than a year to achieve Diamond, which is around that $200,000 mark, 18 months to achieve Blue Diamond, which saw me earning around $35,000 to $45,000 a month, and just under 2.5 years to achieve Presidential Diamond. So seeing me earning $1 million a year. Next slide, Scott. So what I've achieved in business, I've got 38,460 people in my team, which is just about a football stadium of people. Love Scott clapping me there. That's wholesale customers and business partners from all over the globe. And my business has made me millions and millions in profit. We're not just talking about revenue or sales that I've made. We're talking about millions and millions in profit. So I achieved silver in less than 60 days, which is around $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Diamond in 11 months, which is $8,000 to $12,000 a month. Blue Diamond in 18 months, $35,000 to $45,000 a month, and Presidential Diamond in 2.5 years, which is around $60,000 to $90,000. Again, this is profit a month. So it's insane what is possible with this business model. Like it blew me away. I just wanted to be able to pay rent and buy organic food at the same time. Literally, when I started, I was like, Wouldn't it be nice to just like not struggle and actually be able to buy my kids healthy organic produce and pay rent without like having a complete conniption and it being a real struggle financially? I just wanted to make 100,000 a year, and that would be like, I've fully made it. And then when I achieved that, I was like, why not go for $1 million a year profit? And that's what I did. So huge things are possible. Next slide. Oh, sorry, just before I go next slide, that's a photo of me and Dominic when I was a brand new silver at my first doTERRA convention on the left in 2014. You can see from my body language and my posture how little confidence I have. I was anxious, I was overwhelmed, I was like, cringing out in my body. And I went down, they had just announced my name, Jessie Reimers, silver. So I went down to collect my award. Dave Sterling, who's the founder and CEO at the time, gave me my award. I didn't look him in the eyes. I just took my award and was like, cringitis, and just went back to my seat. And then that second photo on the right with the blue gown and like my big smile was me at Salt Lake City convention, like 2.5, 3 years later, having achieved Presidential Diamond. My confidence has completely changed. You know, my entire vibe has shifted. I'm like out there smiling, lit up by life. So when you say yes to a doTERRA business, it's not just saying yes to the oils and earning an income. It's saying yes to a personal development journey that Scott and I, and yeah, well, myself, if you came to this through me, or Scott, if you came through him, or whoever you came through, are here to support you and build belief in you and see value in you and encourage you and be there for you. And your whole life changes. You build confidence. You become a different person. I've had to lean into making eye contact with people and showing up with a big heart and presence instead of like shunting and autism. And like, I have autism, but I've grown a lot to lean into my strengths and open my heart and my eyes and show up in service in the world instead of crippling anxiety in my own lounge room. So it changes your life. Next slide. So I wanted to give you a breakdown of what I've helped people achieve just in my team. So you know that it's possible. So you're not like, oh yeah, well, you know, she says these are the earnings that you can achieve, but like how many people have actually achieved them? So you can see from this graph here, 862 people have achieved elite in my team, just my team, right? So, and then we've got Premier, 207 people have achieved that. Obviously 862 people, that's a lot of people. You're not going to be the first or the last person to achieve elite, let me tell you. It's so achievable by anyone. 107 people have achieved silver, which is around 26,000 a year earnings. 48 people have achieved gold, which is a full-time average Australian income. 10 people platinum, 15 diamond, which is a six-figure income, multi-six-figure income, and 6 blue diamonds, which are multi-six-figure income. Haven't helped anyone achieve presidential diamond yet. I wonder if there'll be anyone on this call that it will be my first presidential diamond. Who's going to call it? Scotty, you going for presidential diamond one day, bro? $1 million a year profit? Ryan is claiming it. Yes, Ryan, I 100% see you as a presidential diamond. I know you will absolutely be there. Cannot wait to celebrate you. I'm going to lose my fucking shit seeing you on stage. Presidential diamond's going to be, that's my favorite part of doTERRA. Like, mate, what I have achieved, obviously incredible. I've changed my life. I own my own home. I own my cars outright. I can fucking pay for organic produce. I can go on holidays. I've been able to give tens upon tens of thousands of dollars to causes that I'm passionate about over the years. I've been able to give back. I've been able to travel the world, travel Australia, do whatever the fuck I want when I want. That's cool, right? That's cool. But when I help other people achieve goals in their business, I lose my fucking shit entirely. Sorry for the swearing, but like, oh my God. There was this one woman, Alison Bartolo, and her husband, Anthony, that owned a cafe in Banyo. They had 3 kids, like under 4. They were stressed beyond belief. All their staff kept quitting. Their chefs kept quitting. Fucking nightmare trying to run this cafe, right? They were so stressed. Helped them build to diamond. They sold the cafe. They bought a caravan. They traveled around Australia for a couple of years. They homeschooled their kids, lived their best life completely free, moved back to the UK, building their business now in the UK. Like, they're fucking free, right? And so when Alison and Anthony and their kids were walking down the lavender carpet at Gala and confetti's being thrown on them, and they come up to me and I get to hug them, and Alison's crying and she's so fucking grateful for me, like, seeing and believing in her. Because let me tell you, when she started, she was shunted with anxiety. She fucking hated sales. She was like cringing out in the corner. And now she teaches the best sales training in the fucking world. Her YouTube channel is Healthy Munchkins. The way she teaches loyalty rewards, like her training shits all over mine. She's fucking amazing. but her gratitude for me mentoring and believing and loving and supporting her, like that feeling will never get old for me. So it lights me up, you know, being able to mentor Scott, being able to help mentor Ryan and other people in this call to achieve incredible things. It's so fulfilling. Moving on, Scott, thank you. So what it takes to achieve diamond, which is, again, is earning 100,000 to 200,000 a year, is helping 12 people achieve elite. So if you have 12 elites under your 4 silvers, you've achieved diamond. Now, again, I just want to reflect back to how many people have achieved elite in my team, 862, right? And all it takes to achieve diamond is to help 12 people achieve elite. And elite can be achieved in a week, in a month, in 2 months, in 6 months, in a year, whatever pace you want to go, however you want to flow and show up. Is achieving elite achievable? Well, clearly it fucking is, right? Because there's 862 people in my team that have achieved elite. So it's clearly achievable, and all you need to do is help 12 people to achieve elite, to achieve the rank of diamond. Does that feel possible? Does that like give you a clear picture of what it actually takes to create some massive and wild success in this business? It's really not that hard. It's just about showing up consistently. It's about like facing off with your shit, your fear of rejection, your, you know, building self-belief, doing the inner work, showing up powerfully, and being a conduit of service and a messenger for the plants, because the plants don't have their own voice, but they are literally here to support us and love us and help us heal. Why else would they work so powerfully in our bodies, in our nervous system, if the plants didn't want to support us to heal? And a lot of people have lost this knowledge because we have dickheads like the Rockefellers that, you know, took plants and nutrition out of the medical textbooks. And I won't go on a massive rant about that because fucking get me going. But we are here to help people learn about the plants and tap back in with natural medicine and heal and change their lives. And we get paid to do that. Like, that is ape shit to me. Like, what a fucking privilege. So it's exciting. Next slide. Scott, over to you.
Alrighty. Oh, can you guys feel the fire and the passion and the potency from Jessie? Like, whenever I'm with her, I just get into these spirals of intense ascension and enthusiasm, and this is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. So, coming into becoming a doTERRA wellness advocate, one of my apprehensions was, well, I don't want to move all my focus and time from my existing business into this fully. Like, I still want to keep my focus on what I'm doing. And so there's so many ways to integrate doTERRA's products and work as a wellness advocate that complements your current offerings. If you are someone in the facilitation space, if you are coaching, mentoring, running events, if you have humans in your organization or team, no matter what business you are in, then there's a potential here to be able to promote the products, share the products, and help people around you to tap into the power of plants. And so for all my breathwork journeys, for all of the immersions and retreats and trainings that we host around Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast, I think Tanya mentioned Perth. I am coming to Perth next month or October. Maybe I'll do a workshop. We'll stay in contact. I'm bringing the oils everywhere with me. And this can be as simple as just bringing a little pack to an event, sharing it with your clients, bringing them into the sessions that you've got, and really elevating the client sessions and experiences that you have. I've just put together a package for some of my high ticket clients, and because they're investing a premium price, I give them doTERRA products as part of that as a gift. So they'll pay me, and then I'm putting, you know, some money aside to purchase some oils and send them a little doTERRA magical bundle. And so there's so many ways you can incorporate this in. And when it comes to health, well-being, healing, transformation, and growth, we've got to be looking at things holistically. And working with the oils is such a quick, powerful way to state shift. And in terms of long-term health, something we can wear, consume, improve our home life with. There's just so many ways to integrate this. One of my clients is a tattoo artist, and we're currently mapping out how to incorporate the products to her community. And there's so many ways we can go about it. So I also think that it's our responsibility as change makers to serve and support our clients, our family, the people in our field to the highest level. And if you have knowledge and information and access to products that can be beneficial for others, it's our responsibility to sell, to promote, to share, to get it out there, to put our shit aside and actually look at what's beneficial for the collective. And so, plenty of ways to integrate with your existing offers. Awesome. So, one of the reasons why I work with Jessie, one of the reasons why we are deep in the inner work ourselves as leaders and change makers, and one of the reasons why we continue to show up and run events and training and webinars like this continuously is we are here for massive global impact. Each and every one of you on this call have a vision of the new earth. Each of you have downloads, transmissions, potential in your field about positive change that you can create in the world. So do Jessie and I. Everyone on this call can see how we can improve earth in some way. And Jessie and I are extremely committed and passionate about seeing a healthier, connected, more abundant humanity, to see a thriving planet. And this is one of the reasons why I've aligned with doTERRA so deeply, and that Jessie has as well. This is not just about health and well-being. This is about financial freedom. This is about raising the collective vibration of the planet and supporting people to live a more aligned, thriving, and vital life. And this is why we are here. We are here to call forward and work with those of you who want to take the next step forward into this space. Those of you who feel that potential within your gut or within your intuition, and you know that there's something in here for you. Even if you don't know what that fully looks like, we're inviting you to take that next step. We're inviting you to join our community, our spaces, to put the time, effort, and energy into this culture and into this way of being, so that we can all benefit and really bring together our energy to create ripples that go beyond our lifetime, but into our families, into our culture, and into our society. And Jessie and I are very clear on the types of people that we absolutely fucking love to work with. And this is other leaders who are passionate, who are committed, who are willing to get uncomfortable, willing to grow, willing to be stretched, and who know that this is not a journey that we need to do by ourselves. And Jessie and I have both been in situations where we've struggled financially. I've been on fucking Centrelink. I know what it's like to try to find casual work and be so stressed out whilst wanting to create change in the world. It's fucking hard. And to now have a company, to now have an organization that is filled with incredible clients, some of which are on this call and watching this replay, that want to create change, it really lights me up. And so we're here to also call forward those of you who want to share this medicine, share the power of plants, and who are looking to build and grow with us. And for some of you, this may mean just investing in the products, having your household sorted, and casually sharing this with others. Some of you are probably getting downloads and visions of potential in terms of how you can really get this to more people and share these transmissions. And we're here to help you to do that as well. And so Jessie and I personally, and as a collective, are in a season of high growth. Seeing the shift in Jessie from a month ago to a few weeks ago when she attended the immersion that I had in Melbourne, and her energy, her vitality and focus is fucking next level and on point. We're here, we're ready to send it, and we're calling forward those of you, other New Earth leaders, other visionaries, all you medicine men and women and practitioners who want to see a happier, healthier environment. So if you are looking to take the next step and find out what you can do from this point, the next step is to contact the person who invited you to this webinar. Get in touch with the person who first brought doTERRA into your field that you're wanting to partner with. You can register, open your account, and place your first order or your 100th order. Jessie's probably done more than fucking 100 by now after all these years. And so if you've come through any of if my social media, my offerings, our training, you've come to the webinar from me, you can scan my QR code here and that'll have the information. And if you have connected with Jessie, you've been following her online or come to some of her trainings, her website, you can scan Jessie's QR code. And if there's someone else who's invited you into this webinar, get a hold of them. Make sure you register with them and open up your account. It's very simple, very easy. once you register your account, there's so many products you can order. You can do your bundles and starter kits, and some of you may want to just order a couple oils and start from there. This is the flexibility that we have working with doTERRA, that you get to choose what you do and what you want to put your money, time, and energy in towards.
Yeah,
Now, once
just
you
on
start
that,
working,
sorry, Scott, just on
go for
that,
it.
the starter kits save significantly below wholesale
Mhm.
price. So like the Home Essentials kit, you're going to save over $100 on that. There's a bunch of kits. I just put a very long, weird link in the chat, but it's the link to the starter kits. So they're going to be your most cost effective, your biggest savings, and get you a really good, like practical range to start with. But also, if you do have specific pain points, if there's specific things that you're wanting to address, speak to the person that introduced you and invited you to this webinar or to doTERRA, and we can totally help you do a customized order. But I would recommend, if you're wanting to save the most money and have a good range of products, to grab one of the starter kits. So I've just dropped the link for the starter kits in the chat. You can take a look at that. And again, you can use our QR code if you came through myself or Scott, or please go back to the person that introduced you. That's how it works, so that they can support you, so that the right person is getting commission. Because we really want to honor and acknowledge and support the people doing the work to get these people to the webinars. So thank you.
And there'll be an email sent out after this with some more info as well as a bit of a follow-up. And really what Jesse and I want to encourage everyone to do, oh, is not close their Canva down, is to thrive, is to really live the most healthy, inspired, activated life that you can, and to live a life on purpose, whatever that is for you. And Jesse and I have both experienced the power of working with plants, both financially, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, and allows us to pay our rent here on this earth. The plants want to be used. They're here to support us and to support humanity. And we have created, Jessie has created, first and foremost, so many online resources, and her YouTube channel and her website is fucking next level. So tap into the online resources, stay connected, join our community groups, and connect with us on social media as well. Becoming a doTERRA wellness advocate or customer, it becomes so easy to expand and grow just through sharing your lived experiences and inviting people to the next webinar and giving them links to certain products that have supported you. It doesn't need to really be this complicated process. So the last thing I want to share about my team and I, we do run face-to-face trainings, group programs across Australia, and we're going to be in Melbourne, Perth, and Sydney over the next few months. But the one thing I want to share with you is our free weekly call called the Empower Hour. I meet thousands of people throughout the year, online, internationally, and across Australia. And last year, I had the download to run a free weekly drop in for those of you looking to explore breathwork, nervous system regulation, mindset, get some free coaching, connect with other people who value doing the inner work and who value transformation, and having the right community around you to do this work. This is one of the reasons why Jesse and I are working together to reach more people and create opportunities to connect, because we don't want to do this journey alone. And we know how important it is for some of you stepping into your own personal journey, how crucial it is to have the right people around you. So you can scan this QR code. We will also pop the information in an email at the end, but it's free to register. When you do register for the Empower Hour, you get access to about 50 hours worth of replays, and we've got an online platform. And of course, you can check in my social media as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to either Jesse or ourselves. And it's been so great running this webinar and this session this evening with you, Jesse. And we just want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for putting the time aside to open up, to learn, to connect. And we hope that this has been valuable for you. Hopefully, there's created some more clarity and expanded your awareness around doTERRA, around the power of plants and what is possible. And this question of possibility, may it land in your heart, may it land in your soul, and really get the juices flowing in terms of what is possible for you in your life. and what change you want to create and the life that you want to live. And Jesse and I are here to support people like yourselves to really step into that and elevate the fuck out of our life's experience. So, Jesse, let's close up. If there's any final words you'd love to share with everyone, let's do it.
Yeah, I just want to thank you all so much for your time. Thank you also for like the beautiful comments. I feel so like seen and celebrated and loved on by you guys. You're really just, yeah, bringing the vibes. And thank you so much, Scott, for being a part of this movement as well. It's an absolute honor and a joy and a privilege and a pleasure to work alongside you, to feel your energy as well. Like we've got the masculine and feminine just playing in these realms of being passionate about service, being passionate about the planet, being passionate about health and wellness. Scott, you know, being his friend has changed my life. Going to his events has changed my life, and being in business with him is truly life-changing. And then the other people he's bringing in, like Ryan and Jill Alicious and some of these humans that I don't know and haven't connected with yet, has fucking changed my life. I'm deeply grateful. It's an honor to be here with you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Jesse. Celebrating you and thanking you for the constant inspiration and power and beautiful reflections that you bring into my life, into our community, and the work we're here to do. And we're going to make this replay available. So if you're looking to resit this, if you're wanting to share it with others, you can just share them the replay and give them your link for them to register under you. There's so many ways that we can keep this momentum and energy going. And we're wishing you all a beautiful, successful, thriving, happy week ahead. And I have also just launched a little group chat called Align with Plants. So for those of you who register and get your account sorted, the information will be in the email. You can join our group chat, keep up to date, get some right support. And guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'm just going to get a quick little story for the old Graham. So if you want your face to be on here, now's the time to show yourself.
Look at my beautiful glowing face. Thank
Yeah.
you, skincare and MetaPWR Advantage.
Give us a wave, fam. Big love, everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's get it.
Thank you all so much.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.